Hello everybody, Orca79 here, and welcome back to the next episode in the FM Part-Time to Big Time playlist. Let's just see what we've been up to over the past few games. What was the last game? Was it the Derby game, I think? 2-2? So we played Ipswich, we were top of the league, and we got beat 2-1 in what can only be described as a disgraceful game by the referee. He gave away a penalty which was not a penalty. We battered him up until that penalty. We was going to win that game, and then they scored in the 91st minute. And I've never been as infuriated with a referee's performance as that one. So that was very frustrating. And then we drew 2-2 at Swindon. Isa took the lead. Pim own goal, which was bizarre. The angle was terrible. I don't know what happened. I did a free kick and it seemed to bounce around. All of a sudden it was an own goal. And then we equalised. And then Leahy scored for them. And then we equalised 57th minute. Again, we probably should have won. The stats say that they were maybe the slightly better team, but we should have won, basically. And then we won 3-0 at home to, is that Crewe? I think it's Crewe, isn't it? Yes. The game, Ford scored, O'Hora scored, and then Harvey scored. And I don't know if I can show this goal from Harvey. It was one of the greatest goals I've ever seen on Football Manager. Let's see, I think it's this one. So Ford to Lee, yes, and then Harvey, left foot volley, bang. Get in. I mean, that was just absolutely sublime. So it was a 3-0 there, so that was good. So we've got the FA Cup. We've got Accrington in the second round of the FA Cup, local team for me. And then we'll probably play maybe, the Sunderland game will be good. Sunderland are one of the top teams in the league. So we'll play the Sunderland game. So here is the team. We've got a couple of nagging. Odubaju pulled some ankle ligaments, so he's out for 2 weeks. So this is the team we're going. We've got Pim in the nets, Ashby, O'Hora, Lewington, and Donoghue at left back. Harvey is a little bit not fit. Forward, Lee and Kasumu, because Twine isn't fully fit. Hendry, Isa, and Olusanya up front, because Kieran Evans needs a rest. So lots of fixtures have come thick and fast. So we've got, I'd say, the youngster Abdi Ali, the highly rated youngster, is on the bench again. So we'll see how we get on. So let's start this one off. Yes, we know that. We all Accrington after what happened in our last match. They must have beat us last season, when I wasn't the manager, of course. So here we go, into the third round of the FA Cup, should we be successful here. And we know what can happen in the third round. The big boys come into it, away tight at Man U or Chelsea, something will be lovely. Well, Liverpool really, or Man City these days. Man U were becoming pretty irrelevant, and we're 1-0 down. There were 3 shots, 3 on target. They must have all come in the space of a minute, because we didn't have it a minute ago. And that was it's a good, well worked corner, that, to be fair, and that's not the start we wanted. Still plenty of time to pull it back. Someone's got a tight calf, that's not ideal. Like he's got to fitness back a little bit. I'll keep him on maybe till half time, and then bring on, I think it's Matt Smith, isn't it, our midfielder. This could be a highlight for Accrington here, which we don't want at all. Oh God, that's a hell of a finish, and we're 2-0 down. Well, not going to plan here. It was an absolute rocket of a shot, that. Who was that playing onside? Ashby. Terrible. That keeper had no chance. The keeper I'm going to look to replace at the end of the season. Doesn't look like he's up to the standard required, so he will be getting moved on. We are playing poorly all round, really. Only Harrison Ashby with a 7, the rest of them below that. So, yes, we'll be making changes at half time, giving them a rocket of a team talk. And then with the better side, we had 64% possession, more shots on target, etc. Or equal shots on target, sorry. There can't be another breakaway for Accrington here. It's be a dagger to the heart, this. Oh, I don't believe it. Keeper saved. I mean, what's going on here? There's a league below us. We're just shell-shocked. Not turned up at all. Jeez, what is going on? Oh. Might be able to pull one back before. Oh, this is chaotic. This is absolutely chaotic. 3-0 down. Two absolute thunderbolts have gone in the back of our net. We've been by far the better side, and we're 3-0 down. I don't understand it. What Donahue with? I mean, what is this? It's Keystone Cop stuff, isn't it? And this is a hell of a finish. Absolute hell of a finish. But this is poor. Let's give them an absolute rocket. Thrash Arms, you've been terrible. Sort it out. I think we've given ourselves too much to do, really. Despite the fact we've been in the game, we've just given ourselves too much to do here. Ashbait with a ball in. Donahue recycling this. Hendry at the back stick. It's poor. That was never going. Should have gone back across goal there. Arsenal was waiting to tap that in. Oh, it can't be 4. It's 4. Going into this game, I had high expectations of making the third round, but we have been dumped out by Accrington, and I mean dumped out. We've not shown up. Shouts, demand more. Not that it's going to do any good at this point. Right, let's make a triple sub. Might as well. Not much else I can do here. Ice is playing awfully. Let's bring on the wonder kid. See if he's Lee took a knock, didn't it? So let's bring on Matt Smith. And Donahue playing awful. Well, Lewington's playing awful. Let's bring on Darling. Lewington, I'm afraid, he's a club legend. Like I say, hundreds of appearances over the years. He's past his peak now. He's got a coach role. We'll be moving him next season into full-time coach if I can. If he'll accept that, because he's not, unfortunately, he's not up to the required standard at League One football. Probably do a job at Chorley in the Vanarama Conference League. Might send him there, but yeah, not at this level anymore, I'm afraid. Kasumu, there's just no attacking threat here, is there? Hendry wide to Donahue. He's beat his man. He's gone. Oh, the wonder kid tried to smash it at the near post. But yeah, it's not going to happen here. Yeah, into the last 15 minutes. I've seen some crazy things on Football Manager. I don't think I've ever seen anyone score 5 goals in 10 minutes or to win a game. So this will be the end of the cup run, and it could be 5. I don't think my board will be too happy if it ends up being 5, so I don't want that to happen. Well, Ali. Oh, it looked goal bound, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. And it is 5. Well, we can concentrate on the league, is the plus point from this. But fortunately, since I took over as manager of MK Dons, I've got them knocked out of the Papa John's trophy and got them knocked out of the FA Cup. So I do need to picking up some results quick in the league, or else there'll be rumblings of discontent in the boardroom. They were saying they think I'm not up to the task here, so I hope we win a few of the next few games. or else things might get a little bit uncomfortable for me. Ashby down the right. Let's get a goal. We deserve one. Oh. I mean, we've dominated possession. We've got more XG than them. It can't be 6. It's a block. He's gone wide. I mean, the Accrington fans are singing I'm getting sacked in the morning. Hopefully, I won't be, but I've not covered myself in glory here at all. And neither of the players, to be fair. 6.2 rating there. 6.4, 6.5. I mean, you know, the Accrington ratings will be something else, I bet. But, yeah, not great. What's the keeper doing there? Just pick it up. Just poor decisions all round. A bad day at the office is all that can be said here. We move on. But I shall see them all in training tomorrow, that's for sure. Thrash Arms, I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. Ah, well, that's the end of that. Let's just see. Humiliation for MK Dons, yeah, you're not wrong. Right, okay, so we'll do a Sunderland match. So we've got a few matches to play offline. Millwall, Salford and Swindon offline. Looks like it might be a bit of a rest, a week's rest for the Millwall game, so we'll get some energy back in the legs. But then we've got 3 matches in a week, and then a week's match for Sunderland. So, yeah, so we'll do a Sunderland game next one on this episode, so I shall see you then. Okay, so here we are with the second game of the save. I'll just recap what's happened in the few games in between. Obviously, it's not been great. The 5-0 humiliation at Accrington, and then we suffered a 4-1 humiliation at Millwall. We took the lead after the 8th minute, and then we just got absolutely rolled. In fact, we had a goal disallowed to go 2-0 up. It was offside though. And then Millwall absolutely battered us. A game to forget, so we'll move on. We then drew 1-1 away at Salford. Again, we took the lead with that one, and then they scored on the stroke of half-time. A very, very even game. A draw was definitely a fair result. And the last game out was we won 1-0 at home to Swindon. We had a goal disallowed in the 60th minute. That's Callum Hendry scored in the 78th minute. Again, quite an even game, really. You'll notice we have tweaked the formation a little bit. Scott Twine is probably our best player, and his best position is attacking midfielder. So what I have done is I have just moved a little bit, put him in attacking midfielder, took an attacker out, played free across midfield, and then attacking midfielder there. Deep line playmaker, ball winning midfielder, and a Metsala with an attacking midfielder. It didn't go well in the first game, so we beat Swindon, 1-0, but we should have really beat them a lot more, and it was a little bit scrappy. So we'll go into the next game. Say this is away at Sunderland, so it's a game we won't be expected to win. So we'll just see how this one goes. Sunderland are 12th in the form table. We are 9th. I'm a little bit surprised that we're 9th in the form table, if I'm being totally honest. Things don't seem to be going particularly too well. But we'll see how this one goes. It's probably going to take a little bit of time to get used to the new Scott Twine playing in the hole. So we'll just have to see how it goes. We have had a week's rest before this match, so at least we've got players at full fitness, which always helps. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. Imari Samuels, our wing back from Reading, seems to be back playing now. He's back fit, so let's hopefully he can kick on and have a good second half to the season. 1st of January is just around the corner, where we get a couple of players in. We've got all the 3 youth players, the named ones. They'll be coming in. We've also got a striker on loan from Blackburn. Rodell Richards, I think his name is. He's going to be coming in. So yeah, I'll see if I can get maybe another couple of bodies through the door as well for some reinforcements. As Twine breaks in the midfield, and that's a lovely goal. That's what he's there for in the hole. It's a perfect position for him there. It's a lovely run. I don't know who played it through, but well, let's have a see here. Isa wins the ball. Hendry back to Smith, and look at that run. You couldn't have timed it any better. David Platt-esque run from midfield, and he's slotted it past the goalkeeper, and we are 1-0 up. And as a manager, you're happy when a tactical tweak comes off like that. So that's a great start. Let's see if we can hold on to it, because we have been defensively leaky is generous word to describe the way we've been defending recently. So we'll see how it goes. Samuels has picked up a booking. He's not playing very well so far. He's probably got an easy way. Twine again from midfield, and the keeper's tipped it over. Well, he didn't play particularly well in the last game, did Twine, but he started this off like a house on fire. But we could be in trouble here from our corner, but Odebajo's swept that up. Samuels is having a bit of a stinker, really. Looks like he's just took a knock as well, so we'll have to see how that goes. He's certainly a candidate to get changed for the second half. He has been booked as well, so he's definitely a candidate for substitution, as that one just goes over there. It's half time. I'm happy with your performance, keep it up. Give Samuels just 10 minutes or so to kind of pick his performance up, and then we'll make the change there, I think. Yeah, it's creeping up a little bit. Yeah, he's certainly improving. It's just a lack of fitness with him, I think. Right, 60 minutes. Let's give him 60 minutes in his legs, so that's good. Let's bring Harvey on. Or Hora's on a booking, but I don't really want to take our best defender off. He's just going to have to play around that booking, I'm afraid. Forward's not playing particularly well. I might just make a change there as well. Let's bring on Ollie Lee. And see if we can hang on to this. I will take 1-0 away at Sunderland. Oh, here we go. Spoken too soon. Was that Defoe then? Jermaine Defoe still playing for Sunderland there. Blimey, how old is he in this? 40 years old, Jermaine Defoe. As he played this season. No starts, 3 goals. So, you know, he's still hitting the back of the net every so often, and you know he'll probably hit the back of the net today now I've mentioned it. But let's just see if we can hang on to this. 4 minutes injury time. It's going to feel like 40 minutes, I think. And excellent. What a win that is away at Sunderland. And a great bounce back after the FA Cup humiliation. That's shot us up the league considerably. It's had a mid-table finish. We're only 6 points off that, but that was an absolutely superb win. That's excellent. So there you go. Thank you very much. So Samuels is out for the next game. He's feeling his way back into fitness anyway. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. So the humiliation. Let's just see actually. Who did Accrington get in the FA Cup? Further, who would we have played away at Wigan? So I mean, it's not hardly a tie that fulfills the imagination requirements there, is it? I mean, it's not something that's going to get the blood pumping, but we're not in it anyway, so let's not cry over spilt milk. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Hit a like on the subscription at the end of the link to stay tuned for future notifications. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.